We're live, okay. For what it's worth, no one's watching anyway. But this might be archived because I want to test that stuff. Scramble. Let's play this thing. So some of my favorite online content are the videos like Jeremy Parish posts Rainbow World with good intentions. And it's a little different tone to be like John Bursman stories. And that's possibly emulated games of the Japanese the X1 and other Japanese computers from the early 80s. So I don't know. Sorry, that's the thing. This is part of the reason why I do the task is I don't know what it's like, generally speaking, at the same time. Actually, I should say even why I'm not going to play this at all, other than the fact that I really like Scramble. Just pause it for a second, and I'll show you where I'm at. So right now, I'm at number 8 on the worldwide online rankings. At least in the short term, I want to try and get to be the number 1 non-Japanese player. I don't know who that could be tough. I'm curious to know, for instance, if it's just a case of not keeping track of scores over 1 million, or if he just, if that was deliberate or accidental that he didn't cross 1 million. I'm really curious about that. But I totally believe that you can play this game almost indefinitely if you're good enough. But it's all pattern based. There's like a lot of arcade games. I played a lot of this game. No, let's see. No. I always reset on the first loop because there's no reason to die on the first loop. That's dumb. So I played a lot of this on the Vectrex. I don't know what the emulation seems like. I'm sure it exists. I don't know if it exists. There's an unique machine that has a built-in screen to display vector graphics. The original asteroids. Space War. And Battlezone. This game's not really cool. I've never used this game. My guess is going to come to show. I have no idea what the missing is. That's all I can do. I can't get my own. Here's the game. Let's get the points. I'm trying to think of where else this game has appeared before, because I mean, the most recent place I played this is on the Game Boy Advance collection, and that's not an emulation of the arcade. That's completely built from scratch. Although it's a really good version. These days, Konami doesn't do a lot of traditional role. Well, Konami doesn't do much of anything these days. It's the short answer to that question. So this version came out because this hamster authorized to publish it. He's doing the emulation. That's the speedrunner trick of just resetting. The thing is, once I get past the first loop, then it's golden. I just don't like dying on the first loop, but there's no reason to. Just keep going. So at the very least, I'm going to show the whole basically 5, 6, 7 zones, and then it loops again. The sequel to this is called Super Cobra, which is much harder game. It's a spaceship or a helicopter. There's a lot more zones involved. Because this game is actually pretty good. At least once you put it in some practice into it. That's one reason why I like it when I was younger. super difficult. At least not bad. Well, he works on the fireballs. The fireballs is probably the first roadblock, which is what I have to deal with. For all intents and purposes, I think this is the very first side-scrolling, horizontal shot. I don't remember there being any games called this before the Scramble. Xevious has a similar mechanic with the shooting the bottom as an overhead game. And that has some of the same appeal in the sense that there was a sense of progression. If you look at shooters before this, like Galaga, those were all static screen. So it was like the same patterns of enemy aliens. They got harder as you went along. There was no sense of progression. Scramble was one of the first games, along with Xevious, to give you a sense of actually traversing real geography. You're getting somewhere. There's a reason to keep playing. You want to see what the next zone looks like. At the time, that was significant because so few games gave you that sense of progression like that. They're all contact games, obviously, score attack. But these sort of games also let you, sort of judge your progression by how far you can get. This is okay. I remember the game room. Game room has Scramble as well. My preferred way to play that one was with the arcade stick. Mostly because of this section right here, because the D-pad on a regular 360 controller is crappy, not fit for this. I wish I had a joystick for the PS4, I would play that with joystick too, but the D-pad really works well for this. It's probably even better than a joystick. And that Konami on top of the building didn't appear in the original North American version because it was published here, and the arcade game was brought out here, I think by Stern? I think Stern brought this out in North America originally in '81. So it didn't have the Konami Association because most Japanese game makers were publishing their games inside the United States apart from like Nintendo. And that really served them well. They decided to actually have a Konami saying yes, because they already had distribution channels set up, and other relationships set up. People like Sega, others really didn't. That's why Sega initially released the Master System with Tonka. Tonka handled the Master System initially. Sega decided to release their console over here. They really didn't change things up significantly until they got to the Genesis release. So with these additional loops, one of the ways it gets harder is the fuel decreases faster. There's more attention to bombing fuel tanks. That sort of appears in River Road. That's another one that has that sense of regression. And it had the mechanic, fuel mechanic. I don't remember exactly what year River Road came out. It would have been the same time period, but I'm not sure. Maybe even used. All those other shooters were top down. This was side-scrolling. I think at one point Konami tried to make this be like the initial Radius game. It's Radius, obviously. It took a lot of this. There's no text to Radius. It's sensible. The fact that the side-scrolling shooter was more thematic hooks that make it think that it takes place in the same universe. Pretty silly. But, Radius is great too. You don't want to hang out in front of the top of these videos because it makes no sense whatsoever. Always give yourself a moment to get I think the third loop and onward is basically the point at which the fuel depletes the fastest. I don't think it depletes any faster when you're on. So basically the game is the same if you're just going on to rolling it last. I guess the other thing too about this game is it doesn't feel like it's unfair, but if you make a mistake, you can't blame anyone but yourself. Actually, I haven't seen it yet. There's one thing that happens. I'm sure maybe it'll happen. It's in the fourth stage. The city was silos. There's a sort of a glitch that happens when the missile suddenly shifts to level 1 tile set. It's very weird. It's not really detrimental, but it sort of throws it off. If it'll happen this sort of see the headphones I can actually do fireballs. That's nice detail. You gotta hide behind the mountains a bit. This stage. This one's not good. Yeah, this is just speaking about managing luck, managing RNG on that phase. That I saw that happening even before it happened. Because I wasn't paying attention. Way too dangerous. They're gonna hang out in front of that silo for no good reason. So we're gonna play this to completion and call the end of the stream because we're not much patience, but we're gonna have to watch this one for longer as it is. Because it doesn't. Well, no, I'm just for no good reason. I can do much better than this. Obviously. Too slow. As long as I got, as long as I got one guy, that is done. That is so done. Anytime I can break 100,000, I think that's a big score. So I'm not like anyone else that less than 100,000. See, I think I still, right, well, I need to warm up. So that'll be it for this stream. That was an experiment. Yeah, so that'll be fine. Yeah, I'll talk to you later.